Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks, the pass to Mutombo. It's stolen by Curry.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Passes it to Young. Power down with both hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Curry outside. But he gets it back. From deep. Curry with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Houston. Steve Novak comes in for Shane Battier. Brooks against Curry. Brooks with it. McGrady outside. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot off. Mutombo kicks to Novak. Stolen by Thompson. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Rush. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rush has got 7 points in the game. Francis passes to Scola. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Rush.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Francis. Brooks from outside. Can't hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Barbosa. The Rockets pull it in. Trying his luck deep. Here's Mutombo. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Off the inbound pass. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Rockets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. So he gets them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's McGrady. From down in the low post, it goes. McGrady's got 25. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Brooks out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Mutombo. And it's Yao in at the center position. McGrady dishes to Mutombo. Brooks for 3. Count the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Barbosa for 3. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 7.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Brooks. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dives for it. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Substitution for the Rockets. Carl Manning. Steve Francis.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told us guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Houston with a big group substitution here.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Mutombo kicks to McGrady. Fires from 18. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from Yao. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green missing again.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Novak.
Steve Novak.
That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game. Curry kicks to Green, and he dunks it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now a timeout called by Houston. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Houston with a big group substitution here.
Bobby Jackson.
Francis passes to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Francis. Out to Battier. With the shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Again, Curry missing.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Rebounded by Battier.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
McGrady dishes to Battier. Here's Mutombo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 3 to tie it up. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 28.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Curry outside. Can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Iguodala's drive. Money!
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
McGrady against Curry. And Iguodala comes to help. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 3. There's 14 seconds up in the 4th. Six on the shot clock. McGrady kicks to Yao. Ball's knocked loose. They get it back. And another shot.
Personal foul. That's his 3rd personal. The team's second.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's McGrady. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,